Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. Thank you all for those that do take the time to like. It makes a big difference, and it does mean the world to me, right, guys? So, thank you all for the donations, the super chats, everything. I am sending that back to you guys tenfold. All right, guys, let's get to it. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys today. All right, so for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, Angel Guides, Spirit Guides, a good living light, clear and precise messages. What does Taurus need to know for the higher, greater good at this time, Spirit? So you got harmony. All right, so some of you here are in harmony, balance, peace, happiness is yours. Alright, so then you got repo here showing up. Okay, so defaults on payments. This could be the person that you're dealing with. For some of you here, if you have been having some sort of money issues or something like that, I feel like that's going to be at balance, okay, and I feel like you're going to have some sort of happiness. Alright, so it says here, repossessed assets, financially incapable. Alright, so for some of you here, don't go over your means. Okay, so what else? You got here, love affair. Dirty little secret, sex fix, down low. Alright, what's harmony? Lift off. Some of you are leveling up. Okay, some of you are definitely taking fast action, progression forward. Okay, so for some of you here, the wait is over. You're going to have some sort of harmony. Okay, for some of you here, you have the defaults on payments with love affair. For some of you, you guys are separating with someone and this person's not paying the bills or something like that. Maybe they're not financially incapable. All right, but there could be some sort of repossession going on here. Okay, so this person keeping dirty little secrets, maybe a double life could be significant. What's repo? Alright, wine and dine. Okay, so courtship, constantly dating, romance and passion. What is love affair? You got here wishful thinking. For some of you here, you have somebody in your corner. Maybe they're somebody that you like. Okay, it could be courtship. But one of you does not like the other the same. It's unrequited. Okay, so there could be some sort of romance and passion, but yeah, second chances, deja vu. Somebody here wants a second chance, okay, after they had some sort of dirty little secret. Alright, so what else, Spirit? You got here setup. No, swept up, I'm sorry. So setup could be significant. Somebody could be setting somebody up, but head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. What's repo with wine and dine? Longing. A lot of wine. Okay, so somebody could have they could drink a lot. Alright, so they're missing you. Let's talk. They want to reunite with you. Okay, so some of you could be reminiscing maybe like of your old home, or maybe you guys are returning to your old roots. Okay, so it is Thanksgiving season, so yeah, that could be significant. Alright, so you got feminine energy here, gentleness, nurturing, you're very mothering. Alright, so what's harmony here with repo, legal, lawyers? Alright, so for some of you here, you're going through law, maybe going through lawyers, okay, or have something in the legal system, maybe having to do with a default payment or something like that. I feel like you're going to bring that into balance. Okay, so. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting thirsty. I talk too much. I've been talking all day. Alright, so anyway. Let's see, what's love affair, what's repo? Alright, so obsession. Alright, so somebody here has an obsession, physical attraction, okay, sex appeal. Somebody here has diabetes, okay, so that could be significant. Alright, so they lie a lot. Alright, and you're over here just laughing, kind of like you know about it, okay, and you're doing something strategic where you're progressing forward, so the wait is over. Alright, you're whole and complete, you're overjoyed, and you're smiling. For some of you, you don't give a shit. Alright, so that could be significant. Alright, what's wine and dine with wishful thinking? Yes, soulmates. Okay, so twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. What's soulmate here with wishful thinking? So you have somebody here, a romantic partner that wants a second chance, okay, after you caught them in something, maybe a dirty little secret. Alright, so evidence, guilty as charged. This person has been exposed. What's receipts, or is about to? Alright, detective. Okay, so somebody has receipts. For some of you here, you guys are your own detective. You don't need a detective. You already know. Follow your intuition. Somebody could have hazel eyes, okay, but snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. Guys, don't accuse somebody unless you have the proof. Okay, so that's for some of you. All right, running. Somebody's in denial here. Somebody doesn't want to take accountability for something. They're making too many excuses. For some of you here, that's what's keeping you kind of like, huh? You know, if you're making too many excuses, that means that you're hiding something. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry about that, guys. Smash the like button. I have like 3 things going on at the same time. I'm trying to upload the Aquarius reading while I'm doing y'all's reading and recording over here as well. So it's like a lot of things happening. Okay, and I have that just kind of like rebooted on its own. Okay, so Mercury retrograde is around the corner, so it's about to happen. Okay, so what is head over heels here? Falling in love, intense emotions. Yeah, somebody here wants to reignite some sort of spark. Okay, for some of you here, I'm picking up, be careful with your phone. If your phone is getting hot or something like that when you're charging it, you might want to be careful that it doesn't blow up. Okay, so look at this picture. And she has the fire there, and then there's the phone. Okay, so something could be illuminated through a text message or something like that as well, but just be careful with your phone. Okay, so head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. What is this, swept up? Graduations. For some of you here, you have learned your lessons. Okay, you've learned your lessons, you're leveling up, you're graduating, going to the next phase. Okay, you've acquired the wisdom that you need so that you can move forward. What's longing here with feminine energy? Yeah, somebody here is dramatic as fuck. Okay, so they're missing you. Oh, let's talk and stuff like that. Okay, it is cuffing season, so it is time like where everybody starts getting nostalgic and stuff like that. Well, be careful. It's too late. This dramatic ass hater, okay, or this dramatic drama starter could be coming in. Okay, so if you guys are like pregnant and nurturing or whatever, you're mothering something, you're giving birth to something new, don't let this person back in if you already know what they are all about. Okay, so what's this extra here with dramatic? Trying too hard. This could be a clown. Okay, and then you got intimacy, mutual respect, unity, and closeness. Give me one more. For some of you here, this is a third party. This is someone here that maybe you divorced, okay, because you caught them in lies, and now you're with somebody else that has mutual respect for you, okay, so their karma is who you're with. Okay, so that's for some of you here. You have that feminine energy. Some of you could be pregnant, right? Yeah, they're hopeless without you, depressed, lost. Some of you are dealing with somebody here that could even say, oh, I'm going to kill myself or something like that. All right, so that could be significant. Somebody could wear a lot of hoodies, Adidas. Okay, so what's hopeless here? Or somebody knows that there's no possibilities. They know that there's no possibilities. They're hopeless. All right, so because you followed your dream, you're making up your mind. Some of you need to cover your head with lighter colored, like, you know how I'm always wearing black, or I'm always wearing a black cap, a hat or something like that to cover my head. Some of you need to wear like light colors, like white or pink, okay, or something like that. Believe in yourself here. All right, some of you wear a lot of black and it's for protection, and I do it purposely because it's for protection. Okay, but something about colors and protection, you could be learning about that. Okay, that's for some of you. What else, Spirit? What's possibilities here? You got TikTok, deadline. So you could have given this person a deadline and they were procrastinating or they were too busy for you. So now they lost you. All right, so they could be spreading rumors, gossiping about you because of it. For some of you here, you're unfazed, you don't care. Or you don't need to. What somebody thinks about you is not your problem. Okay, you do you. I had to learn that throughout through my YouTube journey, I started learning that. Going on YouTube and not caring kind of like what other people are saying. Okay, because you're always going to have like people trying to bring you down. There's always going to be somebody here trying to bring somebody down, right? Maybe because they're extra and they hate on you and stuff like that, but don't even pay attention to them. Kind of like let it just go. All right, what's harmony here with legal, lawyers, court, paperwork, repo, snack, and love affair? You got here Jezebel. So a Jezebel's a whore for those who don't know. Okay, so somebody here who does things, yeah, look, and you're the queen bee. For some of you here, this is like somebody who chose sex and and materialistic stuff and a pretty person with a pretty body or something like that, not realizing that they had an ugly heart. Okay, so now you're the queen bee, you're secure, you're confident, you're a boss bitch, you're career focused. That's their loss. Alright, what's this? Damn. Jezebel, wasting time. Yeah, they were wasting their time. For some of you here, they're stuck, they haven't changed not one bit. Okay, so they could be coming towards you because it's Mercury retrograde, chances are. Okay, so for some of you here, you're in where you're supposed to be. Alright, what's this? Receipts, detective. Alright, and running, escaping denial, excuses. For some of you here, you've been awakened. Okay, you have been praying to find some sort of information that will, how do you say that? That will expose what you already know. For some of you here, you guys could be, some of you here could have throat chakra issues. Somebody doesn't want this being said. Okay, so for some of you here, you have some sort of healing, okay, or you're meditating or something like that, but you already know the answer. Okay, you just want some sort of evidence so that you could go ahead and go about it. And remember earlier how I said don't accuse someone unless you have the evidence? Okay, so that's for some of you. That's what I'm picking up here. Alright, give me one more. Yeah, fake busy. Because you know this person's fake. Okay, they act like they're busy, but they're really not. How can you be busy all the damn time? What's fake busy? You got wish. Yeah, for some of you here, you're wishing to catch this person on something. What's dirty little secrets? Down low? Somebody could be in the down low. Yeah, they're keeping a damn secret here. Down low. What's divination abuser? So somebody could be doing some sort of magic here. Definitely keeping secrets. Okay, or they could have gone to someone here. What's this with secrets and divination abuser with love affair? Alright, firestorm. And they had somebody here that's crazy as fuck. They are going through a mental breakdown. Okay, karma, drama, ending, loss, mental breakdown of some sort. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sag for some of you. What is... Then you got drinking and toxic lifestyle. Somebody here acts out of character whenever they're under the influence. They could even be in the down low. Whenever they get too drunk, they might like it in the butt. So, it's not for all of you, but somebody here could be in the down low, keeping a lot of secrets. Y'all need to be aware. What's lift off with laughter? A lot of readings have been coming out. That shit's been coming out. I guess it's this new generation where a lot of people are polyamorous and stuff. I'm an 80s baby. I don't do that kind of stuff, but I ain't judging. I don't care. Alright, so for some of you here, yeah, you're hustling. Something is lifting off when it comes to your money. Okay, you're getting it. You're focused. Alright, you're making it rain. Something about flowers could be significant. Alright, so then you got here memories with wine and dine, courtship. So somebody here is thinking about you, or you could be thinking about them. Alright, this could be a twin flame, a friend, or a romantic partner. What is this with soulmate? Heartbreak. Whoever was this person could have broken your heart. Okay, so that's for some of you here. Somebody's name could be Russell Stone. RS could be somebody's initials. For some of you here, you burned everything, okay, that had to do with this person. You didn't even want to deal with it. So this person is heartbroken. What's that? And they want a second chance. Okay, so for some of you here, you have a choice between two. But this person here could have gone to a Jezebel before. Alright, you got here shady. They're wearing a mask. Be careful. Somebody here is shady as fuck. Okay, so what's this extra? Dramatic, trying too hard, a drama starter. Yeah, you turn your back on this person because they're a clown. All they do is start shit. There's almost like, it's giving me feminine energy. If this is a dude, they act like a bitch. Okay, so what's swept up here? Head over heels. Falling in love with graduation. You got fake accounts in the reverse. So fake social media accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram. For some of you here, you've graduated, you've learned your lesson. You don't even give a shit if somebody here is going through fake accounts or something like that. You're kind of like just going with the flow. Give me one more. You got moving on. Yeah, thank you. Next, you turn your back on this person. Okay, so now they're longing for you, they're missing you. Especially around Thanksgiving. That typically happens. Alright, so what is hopeless with possibilities here? Yeah, they had some sort of bad news. What's this? Hopeless, suicidal, bad news? I don't know. Off and on, hot and cold, detached, ghosted. Didn't I say that earlier, that somebody could be saying, oh, I'm gonna kill myself or some shit like that? Sounds to me like manipulation. Not for everybody. If they want to kill themselves or something like that, ask them, how would you like to kill yourself? Okay, and I know that sounds rude, but ask them, do you have a way? What's the way that you're going to kill yourself? If they have a way, if they've already said, oh, I'm going to take this, or I'm going to do, they thought about it. Okay, call 911 on their ass and let them go on white papers. Alright, it's that simple. What's possibilities? Rob, loss, death, because they want to come and take your energy. Okay, so whether it's physical or emotional, for some of you, you don't have time for this shit. So, getting readings on you. Somebody here could be doing some sort of like spell work on you. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. Angel guides, spirit guides, go live a light. What's going on for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know for their higher greater good? Alright, Queen of Pentacles, that's you. Reliable, resourceful, very nurturing, giving birth to things. Okay, some of you could be a herbalist. Alright, you're manifesting. Alright, you're manifesting success. You're very wealthy. Alright, for some of you here, you have this practicality about you and you're secure. So, whoever slept on you and went off to that Jezebel is definitely going to be in regret. Okay, so, what's going on in the current energy for Taurus? Alright, you got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So, somebody being lusty, somebody being reckless with their love. So, yeah, this could be somebody here in the down low. Alright, so, indignation. Things may not go as well as expected. For some of you here, this person is very impulsive. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Who's this Knight of Wands? You got the 10 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so this could be somebody here that you have conflict with. It's very unhappy. It could be, for some of you here, this person's playing house. Or you could have been playing house with this person. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict, unhappiness within a relationship. This could be problems or sorrow, instability, and arguments. Okay, because somebody here doesn't know how to keep it in their pants. Right, the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So yeah, I feel like you're achieving success. You have long-term goals that you're looking forward to, and you're in this alpha energy. You're very mothering, you're very gentle, but at the end of the day, if you need to put things into action, you're going to do that on your own. Right? You're very dedicated, you're very stable. Okay, so what's the blockages? The 8 of Swords. Somebody could be in jail, in a mental jail. Okay, for some of you here, this is like feelings of entrapment. For some of you, you're trapped in a situation you need to get out of. Because you could be self-sabotaging yourself. Alright, so this is definitely hopeless energy. Gemini could be significant. Alright, you could be judging yourself. You're cornered. Alright, 4 of Pentacles. Somebody here, Capricorn. Somebody here is holding on too tightly to something that they need to let go of. So, for some of you here, you guys are kind of like stuck because security has shifted towards greed. There's definitely someone here who's super jealous of you. They're envious of your materialistic life, okay, or something like that. Not saying that you have a materialistic life, but your materials, your house, your car, whatever. Alright, so they want to end things for you. Alright, so for some of you here, that's what's going on. Mistrust. Yeah, there's a lot of mistrust here. When there's no trust, there is no us. Alright, what's in the foundation? You got the Knight of Cups in the reverse, so this is somebody who's in love with the idea of love, so they give that shit to anybody. For some of you here, you're not taking these options. This is somebody, you're not taking this love offer that's coming in. Could be from a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But yeah, somebody's emotions have overtaken rationality here with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. They're moody. They're a cheater. Alright, so they're reactive. They're fleeting. And yeah, and you're very reliable, very resourceful. There you go, Queen of Pentacles. You're doing this on your own. Some of you could be a parent to, like, both parents. You know what I mean? Like, mother and father. Okay, but Queen of Pentacles is definitely somebody who you want to have a life with. They see you as somebody that you could be very secure, okay? You could be somebody here who's very dedicated. But What's Knight of Cups in the reverse? Of course they're going to come in with some sort of love offer. But I don't feel like this person could love somebody. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Because there's still somebody in the outside, so there's two women here. It could be same-sex connection. Okay, to feminine. I feel like you're speaking your truth for some of you here. I feel like you're cutting this person off. I feel like you have been taking your dimes and saving them up. Right, so you're very intelligent here. You're very realistic. Right, so you could be going straight for the jugular when it comes to this person. Yeah, 7 of Cups is in the reverse. You're not confusing. You're not confused anymore. Right, so somebody here is avoiding the reality of the situation. Okay, they could be in denial here, confused. Right, they know they fucked up. 7 of Cups in the reverse is definitely a missed opportunity because of superficiality. Somebody here thinking that this person was so pretty. They have a nice body, oh, that Coca-Cola body. But the heart was black and ugly. Okay, so. Confirmation, 8 of Wands in the reverse. Delays, setbacks. What's in the recent past? You got the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So you're showing up very connected to source. Okay, so conformity to society rules. Right, so in the recent past, long-term commitment could be significant. Religion, the sun. You could be exposing something. I feel like everything was going well. Positivity, success, and health, fun, good fortune is here. Okay, so what is the sun with the Hierophant? I feel like you're going to be very... Oh, no. I feel like you're calling judgment. Maybe on an institution. Okay, you could be calling judgment on religion. Something from your past is coming back around, right? Judgment. Time for the truth to come forward when it comes to something. There's definitely some sort of resolution. Somebody went ahead and got their karma. For some of you here, you've forgiven this person, but you want honesty. So, those are 3 major arcana. So for some of you, this has to do a lot with you. Okay, you having to forgive yourself for allowing this shit to happen. Okay, you having to forgive yourself for second guessing yourself when it comes to exposing something. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you. What's on your mind? What are you guys thinking about? You got Justice in the reverse. Something is not fair. Something is not a favorable outcome. Libra energy. Bad karma, discrimination here. You want something to be just. You want to get justice when it comes to something because something was unfair. What's this Justice? 7 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody didn't have the opportunity to defend themselves, so you want to defend them. Success may be delayed or missed here with the 7 of Wands. Somebody here lost their confidence when it comes to something. This is like almost like giving me, whoever these people are, this is like enemies that you have that are trying to defeat you. Okay, and all you want is for them to get some sort of karma. What's 7 of Wands in the reverse with the Justice in the reverse? Look, the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Alright, so that's something here about setbacks and delays. Okay, because they were trying to set you back. They wanted to leave you out in the cold. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. They wanted to have you in financial or spiritual hardships. Okay, for some of you here, this is somebody who ghosted you right when you needed their help. Okay, when hard times were there. This is not somebody here who was ride or die at all. Yeah, they're very stagnant. They were draining the shit out of you. You feel like somebody here got away with something. Okay, and you feel like they need to get some sort of justice, and you have the receipts, the evidence, and you're going to find out who that person is, guilty as charged. Alright, so this could be somebody here. Definitely could be some you guys discovering something that was hidden. What's in the near future? Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Let me know if this resonated in the comment section. The devil in the reverse. This could be an industry. Yeah, I feel like you're overcoming block growth. Capricorn energy with the devil in the reverse. Okay, for some of you here, you're not nobody's puppet. Okay, so whoever thought that they were going to treat you as a puppet, they're mistaken. Alright, you're having some sort of revelation within the near future, within the next couple of days or something like that. And it's going to allow you to be independent. Some of you could be ending some sort of addiction or toxicity here. But I feel like this is more like an industry that you could be exposing. You've been like, with the karma here in the reverse, justice. Somebody could be an officer. Okay, what's this devil in the reverse? Somebody could be an officer here. Somebody could be in the justice system, paralegal, right, a lawyer or something like that. You got the Chariot in the reverse. Cancer. Yeah, whoever this industry is, they wanted to hinder you. They wanted to defeat you. Okay, for some of you here. This is somebody being a coward. Having some sort of obstacle. Alright, for some of you here, be careful with your car. I don't like saying it, but whenever the Chariot comes out, that does talk about, like, make sure your wheels are good. That does talk about an accident. Okay, so, and you're trying to expose something, so this could be somebody here that has some sort of, like, secret obsession when it comes to you or something like that. Trying to cause some sort of obstacle. What's this Chariot in the reverse? 6 of Swords. I feel like you're moving into calmer waters, and whoever this is like hate winning over love. Okay, this person is very obsessed, but you're overcoming it either way. Some of you could be moving. Some of you could be overcoming some sort of stress and anxiety. Yeah, I feel like you're moving towards stability. If you felt drained, if you felt like your car, maybe this has to do with a car or something like that, or traveling. Something wasn't coming in. Maybe you had trouble issues, maybe traveling or something like that, but I feel like you are going to move forward either way. Or some of you could be moving. You could be moving towards a different department. You could be moving towards a different home or a different location, but a new environment is presenting itself. So I would take it. Give me one more. Aquarius energy with the 6 of Swords. You got the 9 of Swords. Okay, but somebody here is scared. They're overwhelmed by fear. Gemini. Yeah, somebody here doesn't sleep. Some of you could be waking up multiple times with nightmares, anxiety. Okay, for some of you here, this has to do with you you're staying in your head too long. Okay, and you need to kind of like overcome that. For some of you here, there's something that's keeping you up, and it has to do with someone or exposing a company or exposing something here for what it is. Some of you could be into politics. Okay, that's for some of you. Anyway, what's hidden? That the Lovers is in the reverse. Okay, so an imbalance within a relationship, conflicts, disharmony, oppositions. Okay, so arguments, the Lovers, Gemini energy. What's this Lovers in the reverse? Alright, the Empress. Damn, you guys have a lot of major arcanas coming out. Some of you are definitely going through a major realization. Okay, so there's you could be giving birth to something new. Some of you are pregnant. Maybe not by somebody who you wanted to be pregnant by, but at the end of the day, is what it is. Okay, so you're very creative, or this could be you giving birth to something new and starting fresh somewhere else. Taurus, Libra energy. What's this Lovers in the reverse with the Empress? Alright, there could be a mother figure here that doesn't approve of somebody's love, or somebody doesn't approve of something here, or maybe you don't approve of their love or something like that. That's probably what you could be trying to expose. Alright, you got the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so returning to your old roots. Unable to move from past events. Somebody here is unable to move from past events here. They're stagnant. They're fixated on why it all went to hell, okay, because of those secrets. Somebody here was super immature, and you might have children with this person, but what's in the environment for Taurus? Feel like you're still turning your back on them. They're shady. Alright, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So instability or unexpected, that makes sense with the repo. Okay, so debt, conflict, loss, failure with the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you here, this could be a family dispute. Alright, and then you got the Two of Cups. Your family doesn't want you with this person, or this has to do with you and this person having legacy wealth or a family together, and you guys are breaking up because something is unbalanced here. The money could be unbalanced, everything could be unbalanced, but I mean, something is definitely unrequited. There's a lot of disagreements here. And this is what led to this breakup. Debt and conflict. For some of you here, this had a lot to do with money. Or an inheritance. Or a house. What's Two of Cups in the reverse? The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So 7 years could be significant. Okay, a bad investment. Some of you could have made or realized that you've been making a bad investment here. Results may be less than expected. That's like mediocre rewards. Fruitlessness. Poor foresight. Delays. What's the outcome? What is the outcome? The Page of the Swords in the reverse. Okay, somebody could be turning a kid against you. I don't know. But the Page of Swords in the reverse, somebody's sending you evil eye. Right? Somebody could be stalking you. Somebody doesn't know how to communicate correctly. Right? Page of Wands. You're disappointed with this person. Something about children could be significant here. Maybe you're disappointed with your child and what they're watching. Some of you need to look and see what your kids are watching. Alright, so somebody here is unreliable. Page of Wands in the reverse. They have some sort of instability. And you're over here trying to make things balance, okay, and bring harmony into a situation. Sagittarius energy. For some of you here, you have 2 children that are fighting. Could be brothers, okay. Someone could be a dancer. Somebody could be very smart. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody could be in and out of your life all the time or something like that, and they don't help, and the other one's kind of like trying. Yeah, I'm picking up like you could be defending someone, or somebody's trying to stand up for someone or something like that. Okay, so what's this Temperance spirit? Right, the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. What's this Temperance with the King of Wands? I feel like you're looking good. You're a leader. You're taking control of the situation. Right, so you could be very open-minded. Alright, King of Cups is in the reverse, so same-sex connection could be significant. Doesn't have to be. But yeah, the King of Cups in the reverse is unbalanced, rationality. Somebody could have some sort of vice. They could be addicted to like overindulging in certain things. Okay, they could be addicted to sex. They could be addicted to certain things. They're very impulsive. They're very unfaithful. This person could like sadistic shit. Like, I don't know, sadistic. Like, they could be a little borderline. I don't know. Because their emotions are all over the place. They let their emotions take advantage of them. Okay, so why is this King of Cups here in the reverse? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Giving somebody bad advice could be significant. It could be your own Four of Wands here in your relationship. For some of you here, this has to do with a home. You could be in a different relationship or wanting to be in a different relationship, but this person keeps on stalking you. What's Four of Wands? King of Cups in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so this is gossip. This has to do with like third parties and shit like that. There's somebody here that's playing around, cheating and shit like that. This is somebody here who's lonely. They're going through a tower moment now. They could have felt lonely, so they went off, okay, and socially distanced themselves from the people that they needed to stay close to, and got close to the people that they needed to stay far, far, far away from. There could be a lot of gossip pertaining to your relationship and shit like that. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Scorpio, the Tower. right? Ace of Cups is in the reverse. For some of you here, love yourself, okay? And Ace of Pentacles, yeah, new opportunities are coming in for you. New beginnings and prosperity. You're taking a good path. There's financial gain and opportunities, money, career opportunities coming in. You've healed from this third party situation. The Three of Swords is in the reverse. You've already healed from this shit. You've overcome the sorrow. You've mended your heart. You've recovered and you let go of what no longer serves you. Let me pull some of these angel guides, spirit guides of good on the light for Taurus. Alright, so you got here breaking mental chains. Old belief systems can keep you stuck. Be willing to change and rewrite them. Alright, so you got here soul contracts and lessons. Alright, for some of you here, the people who trigger you the most are often the greatest spiritual teachers. Yeah, the karmic cycles and stuff like that are definitely spiritual teachers. Because you have to learn from them. They could be catalysts for your growth here. And now you know who you want to be with. Now you know who you accept. Now you know what you want in your life. Okay, so spiritual bypassing. Alright, so avoiding pain with positive delays. With positivity, delays growth. Embrace the full spectrum of your emotions. Yeah, some of you could be very optimistic and stuff like that, and you want things to work out. But at the end of the day, you need to go through the feels. You need to go through whatever it is that you're going through. Alright, the anger within. Go through the dark night of the soul so that you could heal whatever is broken. Alright, healing takes time. Anger is a teacher, not an enemy. Explore its roots rather than suppressing it. Because then you just keep it within. Okay, and then you just go off on whoever is closest to you. And you don't want to do that. Because this person has the fault here. Something is definitely unjust. And these people could be recruiting haters against you too. King of Cups, because you got a lot of people showing up. You got a karmic couple showing up, and then you got a couple showing up. So I don't know if you're in that couple right now, and this is a karmic couple just trying to go against you. They're shapeshifting everywhere. So progress is not always linear. Trust that even setbacks are part of the process. Okay, so let me pull some advice. Advice for Taurus. The Sun, conscious mind and ego. You know what else I'm picking up here? Somebody's afraid to drive, okay, or something like that. Maybe they had an accident, and you kind of like stayed with some sort of PTSD. Okay, that could be significant for some of you. But anyway, the universe is in your side, working to bring you all that you deserve. You got here, your solar plexus is unbalanced. Alright, so there's anger, powerlessness, stomach is upset. For some of you, you're dealing with an Aquarius, or there could be an Aquarius coming towards you, or the dates, 119 to 218, could be significant. Alright, you must make a choice to take a chance if you want anything to change. Alright, answers will be revealed to you. You got here 333. Some of you could be seeing those synchronicities. Definitely 3. There's a lot of threes here. Okay, so your spirit guides are answering your prayers and gifting you with the tools needed for your progress towards your goal. Before you give up, remember why you held on so long. You got here, addictions comes in many forms. Balance is key, and then you got fake friends or family influencing somebody's actions, which I kind of picked that up there with the King of Cups. Somebody's friends or family or whatever, their foes are influencing their actions. All right, so something hidden is coming to light. All right, for some of you here, there's somebody here that's paying attention to the wrong people. Give me one for here. Page of Swords, Three of Cups in the reverse. King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, running away from taking accountability when it comes to something. Somebody here is throwing the rock and fucking running. What's running away? You got here bank failure. Yeah, somebody here this is all about money. Somebody evil eyeing your money. Okay, somebody evil eyeing your stability, your security. Okay, so bank failure, running away. And you got here a copycat. This could be somebody here copying your things, copying everything that you do. Alright, give me one for here. You got the Hierophant here, the Sun, and the Judgment. Insecure. What's insecure? Some of you know some, yeah, look, some of you know something, okay, and it made you a little insecure when it comes to something, and it's not about forgiveness or something like that. You need to forgive yourself for allowing this shit or not being aware of it, okay, but uncovering some sort of evidence, getting exposed, cheating is revealed here. Somebody got caught. And now they want to come back and now they want to come back now and get some sort of forgiveness for whatever the hell they did? Absolutely not. What are your doormat? Pregnancy test. Somebody could have gotten somebody pregnant. What's that in the top? Justice. Five of Pentacles. Somebody left somebody out in the cold here. Destroyed, shattered, broken, completely ruined. Something is unfair there. Be careful that somebody doesn't like throw something at your house or something like that and breaks a window. Trying to scare you. Private relationship. Trying to scare your private relationship. Or this person here is trying to look into your relationship. Or somebody wants a private relationship. What's this Devil with the Chariot in the reverse? The Devil's in the reverse. The Chariot is in the reverse. Somebody could be an officer in EMS or somebody that drives for a living. You got here setting the record straight. Target. Somebody was a target here. From an industry or in reference to an accident. You could be setting the record straight, taking this to court. That's too many, Spirit. Right? Don't want to hear it. For some of you here, you don't want to hear anything that has to do with whatever this part of the people are saying. Okay, so that could be significant. What is this? The Lovers in the reverse with the Empress and the Six of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's unable to move from past events. It could be a mother figure. Alright, so you got envy. So whoever this person is envies you. Okay, they could be doing drugs. The Lovers is in the reverse. Alright, so this could be a divine, your masculine, your baby daddy, or your baby mama, whatever. They're doing drugs. They're envious of you. They're envious of you. For some of you here, that's why you're leaving this person. They could have been lying about that. What's this with receipts, evidence, and all that good stuff? Love story. Once upon a time. Yeah, something was too good to be true. And now is a contract. It's going to be broken. Divorce. Somebody could have lied about their sexuality here. I don't know. Already knowing the tea. You guys already know. Let me pull 44. Let me pull one of the affirmations for you guys really quick. For Taurus. Give me 3. Alright, so I found the inner strength to face my fears with confidence. So yeah, be very confident. There's no one in the world like you. Alright, I release the need to know all the answers. Let go of control issues, and I feel good when I can help others. Some of you are meant to be servants, like, of God, servants of the community. Alright, you give back to the community. That's what you're here to do. Alright, so some of you could be humanitarians. Alright, so I'm learning to accept the things that I can't change. Some of you could be wanting to go skydiving or something like that, or going on a balloon. Turkey. Okay, so that could be significant. Istanbul could be significant. I know that I can accomplish anything I want to. Alright, so you're putting some sort of goal here, and you're going to go for it. Alright, guys, so that's what I got for you. I love you all. I'm sending you peace, love, prosperity. Okay, make sure that you guys use your discernment when it comes to this. Alright, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It helps the channel grow. All right, I love you all. See you in the next one. Peace.